fellow makeup fiends, and welcome to Spaceys Roundup. This is a new series of videos that I'm doing which follow on from hauls, and I was very inspired by the lovely Crystal of Crystalist007, and she does what she calls chop and block hauls, and then she does a review about a week or two later and she reviews the products that she showed in the haul. And I decided that's something that I would like to do because I find it really useful, because I know that I show products in videos but I don't often talk about them too much after and let you know how they've performed, and I'm really sorry about that. I haven't done that. I definitely think that, you know, when you're watching people's videos, it's nice to see how they get on with certain products because you might want to try them too. And although I do reviews from now and then, and I do talk about products in favourites, although I haven't done one for a while, I just thought that I would start to do these kinds of videos where I just kind of, it really helps you use your products as well. Like, you get new products and sometimes you just think, right, that's a foundation, I'll put that in the drawer with my others. Maybe you don't use it, you use it for a few days, but maybe then you think, oh, I want to put my favourite one back on today. So I just thought this would give me an opportunity to start using the products that I've purchased and give them a really good go and form a really good opinion on them. So I did my haul on these, and I'll link the haul in the information bar below, and I have been using them constantly since then. I've used them every single day, so I feel like I've got a really good opinion of all the products. Now, as I showed you, I have them in a tin. I got this from a charity shop, and it's just really useful to put on the desktop because it's long, rectangle shape, it's not an awkward shape to store, and it doesn't take up a lot of space on the desk space. And I just take the lid off every morning to remind me that I need to access something from inside this tin. So we will talk about first, I think, right, let's talk about this. This is a Revlon Suede lipstick. Now, my mum actually bought me this one, and it's a lovely colour. It's not a colour I would normally really gravitate to. It's quite pretty, but it's kind of a Your Lips but better type of colour, and I'm a bit more all about purples and reds and quite neutral sort of colours. But I like the colour. As I say, I don't know how she came across that. I think that she got one for herself and then she ended up getting me one too. It's a really nice lipstick and it lasts a long time on the lips. The colour is really beautiful, lovely pigmented colour. But what I will say about this lipstick is it is incredibly sticky. I found that I put it on and it felt okay at first, but then after a little bit of wearing it, you just felt that your lips were very sticky and uncomfortable. Now, you can put gloss on top of it to help it, you know, perform a little bit better, because the lastability of this is really good. Now, I actually applied one of my little MUA lip balms over the top of it, and it was really nice. It was fine. I did have to keep reapplying the balm, but the colour of the lipstick did stay strong all day. So I'd say that this is a very nice lipstick. It's a lovely colour. It's not a colour that I would reach for all the time, but it's something that I probably pop in my handbag and I will wear. But yeah, it's sticky, so please be aware of that. You're probably going to want to wear something over the top of it. So the next products I'm going to talk about are products that Amelia of Amelia Our Makeup Bag said I should purchase. She was like, right, you have to get these, you just have to get them. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go and get them. So they are the Rimmel Apocalypse. And I got mine in Big Bang, which is the beautiful red colour, and Galaxy. There are swatches in my original haul. Love these. Now, I don't like Rimmel. I'm not a Rimmel girl. I say that a lot. But these are very creamy. They have a little bit of a smell, but nothing too bad. It's quite a fresh smell, so that's not too bad. They're a little bit, it's like a doe foot applicator, sorry. They're a tiny bit sticky when you first put them on because it's a gloss, but then they dry to a really interesting finish. It's really long lasting on the lips and they just look really great on. And this, honestly, I cannot rave about this red enough. It's just the perfect bright red colour. It's really, really pretty. And this one, it's actually a little darker than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be kind of a dusky mauvey pink. It's a tiny bit darker, but I actually really love it. I think it's quite a dramatic colour on the lips. Works really nice if you've got quite a pared back neutral eye, and then if you wear sort of a dusky sort of blusher in a similar sort of colour range as this. But yeah, really nice. I have nothing negative to say about these products. I love the name. It's called Apocalips. I think that's a really cute name. I love the packaging. I think for Rimmel, I don't enjoy some of their packaging, but this packaging looks quite sleek. It looks really interesting. It's got the colour on, so if you were to store these, I would store them that way, and you can always see what colour these are rather than struggling to see what a label says. So I can't say anything negative about these because I think they're fantastic and I would definitely invest in some more colours. Right, so the next two things I'm going to talk about are not two things of the same thing, if that makes sense. They're two things from a same brand. So these are from 17 and it's the Backlash mascara and the, I think it's called Backlash eyeliner as well. Yeah, Backlash eyeliner. So firstly the mascara. So it comes in a nice silver packaging and it's got a fairly nice brush. I got mine in Blackest Black. And I normally like 17 mascaras. I love the, is it Peep Show? I think it's Peep Show. I'm not really sure if that's from another one. It's in the pink and it's got like a lace effect, black sort of lace effect on it. Really love that mascara. Love the packaging, love the mascara, love what it does for my lashes. I don't love this and I'm really sorry to say that because I normally like 17 mascaras and I do like trying new mascaras out. I think this is the poorest mascara I have probably ever tried. It took about a week of using it before it even started to really kind of, like sometimes with mascaras you need to use them a few times to kind of get them going and to get the product kind of working for you. A week on and I still felt like this just does nothing for me. It doesn't thicken my lashes, it doesn't lengthen my lashes, I can't see my lashes when I put this on. And there are other mascaras, as soon as you put one coat on you can see how your lashes are nice and dark, that you can see the length of them. I don't feel like you can with this, it's just incredibly poor. And even if you layer this up, it's not nice, it clumps and it's not. I don't rate this mascara at all. I have continued to use it. I've used it just about every day to be fair. No, I would not repurchase this item and I wouldn't recommend it. If you like voluminous lashes, this is not for you. If you like your lashes to look long, this is not for you. This just does not perform. Don't know whether I've got a faulty batch, don't know about that, but I don't like it and I would never repurchase that again. Now what I did was I got that in a deal. I think I paid about £5.49 and you basically got this free with it. And I think this retails for £5. And this is the Backlash Gel Eyeliner. And it's in black. And it comes in a nice little glass pot with the black lid. It's flat, you can store things on top of it if you wanted to. It's just a nice little container. It's nothing special, but it's simple. And I love this product. It's amazing. I would compare it to my MAC Black Track, which is a huge thing to say because I love MAC Black Track eyeliner, but this is just so smooth, it applies beautifully, it just glides on your skin, it's so long lasting and it does anything that you want it to do. I did great wings with this and it's just, I love it. I think it's a great product, so I'd highly recommend the Backlash eyeliner, and it's a really good price point as well because there's a one from Maybelline. I had the one from Maybelline and it dried up on me very quickly. Now I don't know about long lastability with this of course because I've only had it a couple of weeks, so I will have to, you know, let you know if this does dry up quickly on me, but so far it's still incredibly moist and it's lovely and I really love it. So the next thing is actually something that was sent to me to review from Stargazer, and it's an eyeshadow pen in purple. Now this is a disappointing product for me. When I did my video about the products that were sent to me, I put it on top of shadows and it just basically evaporated to nothing. You couldn't see the colour. It was very disappointing and patchy. So what I want to do is try it with a number of other bases. I've tried this just on naked skin. I've tried this on 2 different eye bases. I've tried it on top of cream products and nothing seems to work for me with this product. It's a beautiful colour but it fades to nothing. As you rub it, holes develop in it, it becomes very patchy. You put it on and within 15-20 minutes you look at your makeup and you just can't see this colour. It just seems to just disappear. It's just not a good product at all. I don't know whether it's because it's too greasy. I don't know. It's a very smooth product. It does, I mean, it swatches beautifully, but it's just not nice to work with and it's not great and long lasting on the skin. So that's quite a disappointment because I do love the Stargazer brand. The next thing I'm going to show you is something that I decided to pop in the tin. I decided to pick a few things other than the stuff in the haul to show you, so that's why the Stargazer pen is in here. And also I decided to put this Dr. Jart BB cream in. This is the water-based one, I think. But I got this in a glossy box. And I don't like it. I have to say that. I'm really sorry. I know a lot of people rate Dr. Jart, and I've used this twice, and I just really, the first time I put it on, I wondered whether, you know, I don't know, was it the foundation I wore it with, what was it? So I tried it again, and I wouldn't even bother again. This very much reminds me of the original Garnier BB cream, where it gives you that very glowy finish. However, this gives you such a glowy finish that whatever you put on top of it, it actually like shows through. So your skin stays this glowy moistness. Now, if you like that all over glowy sort of look, then this is probably great for you. This gives you that really glowy skin look. But although I like highlighted cheeks, I don't want my whole skin to glow because I already have oily combination skin. I'm already prone to having little bits of oiliness, so I really didn't need something that was going to be even worse or make me just look permanently oily. The other thing about it is I use this with a foundation on top. I use this on its own. But when it's on your skin, I feel like I could feel it on my skin. Whenever I touched my skin, even though I powdered it, my skin just felt really greasy and it just felt uncomfortable. I didn't feel comfortable wearing this. The coverage is good. I will say that for it. It was a good coverage. And I mean, it's okay, but I would never repurchase it. I think it's a lot of money and it just, yeah. I don't know why I just said it was okay, because it's not really. No, I don't rate it. I think there are better high street. Sorry about that. I think there are better high street options out there, to be fair. So the next two products are from Maybelline. These are the Colossal Mascaras, and they are the Colour Shock ones. So these are the cobalt blue and the teal coloured ones. I quite like the packaging of these. It's a nice yellow and I like the shape of Maybelline mascaras. I think they're very ergonomic. They feel nice in your hand. You put them in your bag. They're not square. I like curves. Yeah, so they're a nice shape. I like the idea of the packaging. The smell is something interesting, I will say. They are very, very fragranced. Now I know what that reminds me of. It kind of reminds me a bit of chlorine. You know when you go swimming and you go and you walk into the pool area and it has that smell? It reminds me of that, but slightly more fragrant. But I mean, it's not a bad smell, but it's a very strong smell, and I've never noticed that with any mascaras in the past, so they do have a smell. They are lovely. I really like them. Do they make your lashes super thick? No. Do they give you a lot of length? Not really, but you can see it. I found if I put around 2 layers of this on and worked it into the lashes, as in it took the brush and kind of moved it backwards and forwards to work right into the lashes to the base. I liked the way it looked. I couldn't see it at first, but when you closed your eyes and when you opened it and you looked closely at it with a mirror, you can actually see the beautiful colour. The colours are really great. I like this colour particularly. I mean, this is a beautiful sort of teal colour. And I kind of wish I'd got 2 of those now, because I definitely would repurchase these items. I love the colour of this one. This looks fabulous on, and I can't wait to wear this with one of my Sugarpill eyeshadows that I've got that I can't remember the name of. Just a very bright cobalt sort of blue. I think they're going to work really nicely together. So I'm definitely going to do some sort of a look with both those, but I really love how they look. I like to have coloured lashes. I know it's not a big thing for everybody. It's something that is quite unique, really. You don't see a lot of people wearing coloured mascara, but I think it looks quite nice. It's a flash of colour. It's a little bit of something different. It just adds quite an interest to your eyes, and if you like to showcase your eyes very much, I think that this is definitely a product that is very good for that. So they were really long lasting. I didn't feel there was any cakiness or clumpiness. I thought they were really nice mascara, and I actually got these in a 3 for 2, so I have these in black as well. I haven't opened it because I've got a few mascaras on the go. I don't like to have more than 3 or 4 on the go because as you know, within 4 months you're supposed to throw them out after that point, because yeah, you can get infections and stuff. So I don't like to have too many open at once. That said, I've got now 7 open, but the Backlash mascara is just, I don't know. I've used it for a couple of weeks. I may just pop that in my handbag and maybe just use that for work should I need to. But loving these, and definitely will continue to reuse these. I think they're great. I love the colours. I think they're very fun, and it's a really nice mascara, so I'm very impressed. The next thing I'm going to show you is from Bourjois, and this is a Shine Edition lipstick in number 21. Doesn't have a name. Nice packaging. silver and a coral and red. Nice inside. I think there's a lot of thought gone into this packaging. It's really pretty. And this is the lipstick. It's coming out very, very, very red on camera. I promise you it's not quite that red in person. However, I would say it is probably a shade lighter than Postbox red. It is still quite a bright red. Right, I have mixed feelings about this lipstick. Beautiful colour. Feels lovely on the lips. Did I just get lipstick on my nose? No. Has a little bit of a smell, but nothing strong, which is great. I'm a bit of a gloss and lipstick sniffer because it's under your nose and I don't like those horrible smelling things. So yeah, that's the smell. It's nice. The colour goes on lovely. It is buildable, but you're never going to get a very highly pigmented opaque finish with this, never. It's not that kind of lipstick. I feel like it gives you, this is the kind of red that I feel that you could wear if you were a bit nervous about trying red and you just wanted to try it and give it a go and see how it looks on you, because it's quite sheer, and it's good for first timers for red. I love red. I wear red lipsticks a lot, so for me it was not quite for me. However, I have found a use for it, and that is using it over matte lipsticks. So I have Ruby Woo. Yes, it's lovely. Yes, it's a matte. I don't mind that it's matte. Sometimes I want to wear it as a matte, but I'm going to pop this in my handbag, and if I'm out and about and I've got Ruby Woo on and I fancy topping it up with something and having a bit of a glossy finish, this is perfect. So I'd use this over other reds to add a gloss. So instead of using a lip gloss, I would just use this lipstick. And it doesn't have to be Ruby Woo, it could be any of my red lipsticks that I wear. Once they feel a little bit drier on your lips, you can always top it up with this colour and give it that lovely glossy finish. So I will use this. I think it's nice. It's going in the handbag. But would I purchase more? No, I wouldn't. I think they're just a bit too sheer for me. So the next product I'm going to talk about is this one that I got from MUA, and it's not in that haul, but I'm going to talk about it. I don't think it's in that haul, I'm not really sure now. But this is the blueberry one from MUA. It's from the One Direction collection. I'm not a One Direction fan, but I am a fan of these MUA lip balm little pots. I've got all of them from the last collection, and after seeing the lovely Scooby, I think it's Scooby 21, I'm sorry I can't remember the numbers, but she did a video where she showed like the 5 lipsticks and she got 2 of the lip balms, and after seeing her do the vanilla one and see how pigmented that was, it was such a pretty colour in her swatch. I'm definitely going to get the vanilla one as well, and I'm probably just going to get the watermelon. I might as well, because I've got all of the first collection and I really like these. These are great to throw in your handbag, but I use these all the time. If I put a lipstick on, I will always reach, you know, I don't know, not always, but I often reach for one of these lip balm pots and just swipe it over the top to give a nice slick of gloss on it. They feel really nice on the lips, they smell really nice. I love them. I highly rate these lip balm pots. I think they are just amazing. The pigmentation on this is crazy. It's fabulous, and as I mentioned in the video, this is a very close dupe for the MAC Rihanna Boy lipstick, so Riri Boy. It's a very close dupe for that, and because it's so pigmented, you could probably put this on your lips and it is very similar. I've actually worn this over the Riri Boy lipstick because Riri Boy is a matte. I love it, I love the finish, but if I do want to have that little touch of gloss and have a glossy finish over it, I've worn this over it and they work beautifully together. So if you have Riri Boy and you fancy giving it a glossy edge, definitely pick this up. You won't be disappointed, it's incredible, I love it. And I love it so much, I bought a second one for backup because obviously these things are not out permanently. The Love Hearts one have now disappeared because obviously these ones are out, and they probably won't be coming back, so I'm really glad that I've got those. They will last a long time because a little goes such a long way, but I wanted to pick another one of these up just because I'm an avid fan of purple lipsticks and the pigmentation is just amazing, so that's why I picked up another one. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is these 2 nail polishes, and they're from the Sinful Colours range, available at Boots, although some of the Sinful Colours are popping up in pound shops, so definitely keep an eye out for them there. I love these Sinful Colours. I think they're great. The colour range is absolutely huge. So the 2 colours that I've got are Why Not and Savage. They're quite similar, but this is a proper blue teal and this is more of a green teal. So Why Not, I wore this one first. I loved it. One coat, it was perfect. no messing about. It's not streaky. It was so incredibly thick. It didn't ship till the 3rd or 4th day. So long lasting. Absolutely love this colour. It's amazing. Yeah, I highly rate this one. I love the colour on my nails. In fact, I wore it in a video and I had a comment about what have you got on your nails. It's just a lovely colour. So I was very impressed with Why Not. The other one that I got called Savage, and I don't know if I'm just not reading packaging properly. This one, love the colour first off, but I put it on my nails and it's actually a matte nail polish, and that's what it's done to my nails. I put it on these 3 nails here, and I actually had a base coat on one of them, which hasn't made any difference whatsoever. It stained my nails so badly. I am probably not keeping this one. If anybody else wants to give it a go, it's going in the blog sale. I've only used it once. I only painted 3 nails with it. No, it doesn't say anywhere on it that it's matte. I didn't see anywhere on the display where it kind of said that it was matte. So although I liked the colour was nice. You could put a gloss coat over it. That's what I kind of thought, and I did put a gloss coat over it. It was nice. I enjoyed the colour, and it chipped in about 2 to 3 days. This one chipped much easier than the first one that I tried. So this one's not quite as long lasting. But the disappointing thing for me is when I went to take it off, none of the other colours have stained my nails at all, but this one has stained terribly, and that really puts me off this polish. It also puts me off that it says nowhere on it that it is matte. It really should indicate that it is a matte colour. I probably wouldn't have purchased it had I known that, although you can put a gloss coat over. I sometimes just want a colour that I can slick on and go. So I'm not highly impressed with this one. So, yes. And the last 2 products were actually from a separate little haul, but they kind of followed straight on from my other one, so I decided to actually put them in this video, and I've been using these. So these are the new CC and BB products from Gosh, which are exclusively available at Superdrug. Currently on buy one get one half price, so you can purchase online or in store. Fantastic. I think that this is $8.99 full price, and I'm not entirely sure about this, I have to be honest. It's either $7.99 up to $9.99, I couldn't really tell you. Now we'll talk about the CC cream first. So this says that it's an illuminating foundation, and this is in 01 porcelain. This might be a very nice foundation if you have really perfect skin and you don't have any discoloration or any spots to cover, but this doesn't have the coverage of a foundation for me. I think if you've got really lovely skin and you want a glowy sort of look, when you put it on, it's just, you know, it's like angels have kissed your skin, in a way. I know that sounds really weird, but you put it on and it's got this really ethereal, beautiful glow to it. Absolutely love that. I can't wear it on its own because I do have some discoloration and I do have spots. So this is not something I could wear on its own. But I did love it. I always put a BB or a CC cream under a foundation, and I've been using this and I really like it. I do feel it still gives that kind of glowy finish when you put your foundation on top, but it's not too much. It's not like a really oily, greasy look. It's just a really nice glow. So I use this as a base product. If you've got good skin, it would make a perfect foundation because it's a very light coverage, but not for us girls who have skin problems. But it is a lovely product. I would definitely repurchase this because I've really enjoyed using it, and I really, as I said, like it as a base. It feels really lovely on the skin. It's like you've got nothing on. Yeah, I highly rate that one, so definitely check that out. And then the other product I showed you was the Gosh BB powder. This one's in 02 sand. It matches the BB cream that I've got, which is also 02 sand. A really nice colour, very natural sort of colour, doesn't have any peachy or pink hues, it's just a nice skin tone colour. Yeah, it's lovely. Really like this powder. I think it's gorgeous. It's just, yeah, it's really silky on the skin. It does have some light coverage to it. So if you put your base product on and you have a little bit of an area somewhere where you might have a slight bit of discoloration coming through, you could try putting this on top because this does offer some coverage. I use Benefit's Get Even powder, but it's very expensive. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but mine has got a huge hole in it. But I do sometimes need a little bit of extra coverage, and I don't like to layer foundation up. I'd rather have a powder with coverage because I always powder my face. So if I'm going to need that extra coverage, I'd rather the powder gave me it, so it kind of kills two birds with one stone. It gives me the coverage, but it's the powder finish that I like. So I feel like this does a really good job. Is it as good as Benefit Gets Even? No, I don't think so. The coverage is not quite as fantastic, but it does have good coverage. I like it. I would repurchase this. I'm glad that I've got this. When the Benefit Get Even runs out, I'll definitely continue to use this. And to be honest, I've been using this pretty much every day since... Yeah, there was only one day I used something different. I've been using this every day. What a beautiful powder it is. It's just really nice and light and velvety. I've got it on today. It just, your skin feels really lovely. And yeah, I think it's a great product. So that's it. The tin is empty. Now I can move the other products from my other haul into the tin, and I'll actually distribute the makeup into my collection, the things that I'm keeping, put the things in my handbag that I want to pop in my handbag, and I'm looking forward to doing the next one. And I do have a fabulous, not really fabulous, I have an exciting, that was the word I was wanting. I do have an exciting couple of hauls coming up for you. Model Zone just arranged, I can't talk today. Model Zone just released two fantastic collections, the Velvet Goth and the Firework collection. So I have two separate videos coming up to show you what I got from those collections, and I'm very excited to share it with you. The polishes are so stunning, I'm so excited. But you know I love my Model Zone, and I love my Model Zone glitters. I'm also going to include in my next Spaceys Roundup the Real Techniques blending sponge. I showed you that in a little video that was up just before this one, and I've already used it, and yeah, I'm not going to comment about it now, but definitely going to put that into next Spaceys Roundup because it's going to give me like 2 weeks to use it. So that's it for today. Let me know what you think. If you've tried any of these products, let me know what you think of them. And thank you very much for watching. I'm going to love you all and leave you and see you all soon. Bye!